What is up guys, Jack54HD here and welcome to another episode of my Road to Messi series, and this is going to be a pretty good episode guys. I do make quite a lot of profit, so look forward to that. But apologies for the last episode guys, the audio and video wasn't synced up correctly and therefore it made it very confusing on what was actually going on. So hopefully this episode will be perfectly fine. And as you saw there, I think straight away I've got an Inform Navas for a trade offer for 185k, fairly decent deal at the time, and the time was pretty much an off-peak time, which meant not many people were on, and the prices of players were a lot higher than they usually were in the day when more people were on and actually playing the game. So you know, I actually made a pretty bad decision on this Inform player, though you will see in the upcoming clips throughout this episode that I use this player to make a lot of profit on one player, which hopefully you guys will enjoy. And you know, we're getting ever so close to that Messi now. So yeah, I got that player 185k, fairly decent deal at the time, but then we started sending a few trade offers, seeing as it worked for Navas. Wanted to see if it actually worked for other players, so I sent a 70k trade offer for the second Inform Gudetti. I think it did get declined, but I can't really remember. I think the auction might have expired or something. But you know, trade offers are a really easy way to make profit, especially on new Informs, and I will probably do an episode on them on this method pretty soon. But you know, for now I want to try and make the most of it before it gets completely spammed. But then we sent a trade offer using the Inform Navas for I think the Inform Navas plus 30k on this incredibly cheap Inform Italy. He usually goes for about 330k, and my first offer actually got declined, and then I sent another one for Inform Navas plus 40k and actually got him. Now that offer is probably worth around 200k because Navas went down to about 150k, and I had a 4 and 2 and 2, so it's probably worth about 160k. So 160k plus 40k is obviously 200k. So I got an Inform Italy for 200k, which is absolutely outstanding guys. One sold today for 330k, so that, you know, I think people were panic selling because you know, a lot of people are saying he's going to be informing next week, but I took a risk and it does pay off guys. As I saw there, we actually sold him for 294,000 coins, making a massive profit of around 85k, maybe just under that though. But you know guys, that is absolutely amazing. I think as well, if you didn't see in the clip before, picked up a centre mid at 4 and 2 and 2 cleverly for 39,750. Fairly decent deal. We'll be able to sell him on for just under 50k. Had a bit of hard time trying to sell him in centre mids, so we will be converting him into a centre attacker mid now. Seeing as, you know, when people search for, you know, formations, they're not going to be wanting to search for a centre mid when that position isn't in that formation. So we tried to make it easier for ourselves and converted this centre mid into a centre attacker mid, and hopefully that will sell. It doesn't sell in this episode guys, sorry to break that to you, but you know, that's how it is, and you know, it'll be another, you know, sell that you guys will be able to see in the next episode. But so far guys, in this episode we made quite a lot of profit, as you will have seen. I think if I sold my whole trade pile now, I'd be up to about 400k. I am thinking about selling my trade pile pretty soon, maybe in the next episode, but for now it's going to stay put. Now guys, as you see here, I'm just sending a couple of trade offers for Marlos. That's just sort of my thing now and how I sort of go about making coins. But you know, an episode will be on that later in the series. So here I just wanted to talk to you guys about a quick money making technique that you can do over around 10 to 15k. There's not actually going to be any video footage of it because it sort of failed because I ran out of bid tokens. But what it is guys, is you want to search for formation cards, try and pick out the ones which are like 4-5-1, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-1-2, 4-3-2-1, sort of the cards which are not shiny rare, but you know, they still sell for about 2k, 1k, sort of that sort of region. And what you want to be doing is putting a maximum bid of 500 coins and finding all the ones which are pretty cheap. Preferably do this on the console guys, because you know, then you can bid on all of them. And I can tell you now, you will get lucky in a few. You will be able to pick them up for about 500 coins at the most on a few of them, and you know, that's a straight 1.5k profit there. It's a very easy technique to do. It just takes a bit of time and dedication. But this is coming to the end of the episode guys now, and I really do hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys can leave a like if you did enjoy it, and you know, for that amazing profit in the video. But other than that guys, thanks for watching and have a nice day.